guys, well, here's what I got. I was subcontracted out by a guy here in town. Done a few jobs for him, but as you can see, let me get this stuff off here. To clear some space, get that connected. We'll put the winch onto it so we can lift some weight if we have to. Pretension. May actually use this other spar here and put a rope out here back to it, and then we rig everything up here. But that rope, if we keep it tight, it'll keep it from swinging back into this fence. And as you can see, the fence isn't really messed up yet. It still looks okay. So I mean, it's popped off down here, kind of bounced it up, probably pushed some of that down a little bit. You can see it's kind of pushed it over a little, but technically it's still in pretty good shape. So we're here to save the fence, get the thing down, and over here somewhere. So I'm gonna get started. I'll hook you guys back in after we get set up. I tried to get a hold of see, I don't remember his name sometimes because he doesn't show up for work. The new guy. I don't remember his name right now, but Dave's coming. Dave works a whole nother job, but he's gonna show up and help me get this down. So you'll see Dave here in a little bit. All right, so I'm up in this right now. We're setting some ropes. We're gonna go ahead and get started. This is basically like playing Jenga. If you pick the wrong piece here to cut or try to remove, or even piecing this thing down as we're roping it, if it's not done in the right order, this fence is being smashed to the ground. There's just no question to it. So we're really gonna have to do this in the right order, and so we started with that piece there because it was all wrapped up into everything. We needed to get it out of there to give ourselves some space to kind of swing some things. But then I'm going to actually go up, and the top is about as big as the part that's broken there, and we're going to have to take that top first because I won't feel safe working underneath it trying to take care of the rest of the broken part. So
get that situated. I'm going to anchor this other one off. Look up at me. I'll probably have you at least lock it off so I can start to cut some stuff. If it took off, it'd be all right. It should be good. We took a lot of weight off of it.
So I'm actually tied into the tree back behind it, the elm tree, and we're rigging from that elm tree too. There's really nothing we could do with this tree that snapped, but it is barely hanging on there, and with every move that I make, it's shaking like crazy. So we're really trying to be careful here and not push it too much, because I'm really worried that's gonna slip and just crash.
I want you to pretension this one.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good. Being that I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright, so that's the customer that just walked up. Really nice guy. We got to pretension in here. This is the first time Dave's using this, and he about messed up on the steps and lost all of the tension. It would have jarred something loose. So I get a little worried right here, but luckily we stopped it before I was able.
No, dude. Crank it all the way down before you take that tension out.
Hey, thanks guys. I didn't mean to like be hanging out.
you're fine.
That impresses the heck out of me.
That's great.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
You too.
Oh, and hey, Lance asked if I were paying you or if he was or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. You guys just let me know.
Okay. Awesome.
Whatever's good for everybody.
Yeah, I hadn't talked to you.
Sure,
And
sure.
I was trying to go through Lance, and he's like, well, I'll let you know what he says. And I'm like, hang on. Well, you just got to let me know who I'm going through. That's all I need to know.
Right.
Because I needed to get on this quick because I was afraid this thing was going to break last night.
No, I appreciate it.
No, not a problem. We'll get her taken care of.
All right, man.
So what I did there was I just cut a little notch in the top there so that I can run my rope into it and use it as a redress. So right here I'm going to just work my way down this limb. We've secured it with the bollard. The hand winch is the key to this job. It is 100% key. When you don't end up with the extra impact of the limbs dropping and you're able to pre-tension, you're able to rig bigger.
Well, I go down and try to make something happen with cutting some stuff off.
Rigging big is the key for me here because I've got to go pick my daughter up from school and I've got like 45 minutes to get this whole job done. And believe it or not, we do it. back about 20-30 seconds there, you'll hear me kind of grunt in a kind of grouchy tone. I actually hit my rope with my saw. I got lucky and it didn't really do much, but just that little bit of not paying attention could have been a major mess up. So we switched the camera angle here. I come down and got it off the fence. Now we're gonna go back up, relieve it, take it down to that limb that goes out towards the woods, cut it up in some manageable pieces, and we are done. So just wanted to give you guys the other view here.
Ready? Yep. There you go. Real slow like that. You got control of it, let her go. I mean, not real fast, but...
We're rigging a lot of weight here off
leave
some
all
really
that.
little
You take another
limbs.
wrap off,
So
take another
I
wrap
think
off.
Dave was worried, but
Don't just
he just too many wraps. Too many wraps, and it takes away from your control.
Ready?
Now this is tip tight, so it shouldn't slip. Jeez, that's a lot of weight.
So the other real important technique and kind of trick, best thing that worked for us here was tip tying. You lose no height,
That here, time to get everything out.
it creates no dynamic forces. It just,
Okay,
when you can tip tie, do it. It is much
I
safer.
got one piece to cut
I didn't get a chance to say it, I guess, before I started there, but we were using pulleys because we were trying to create a little bit of lift. That was my first time using them. I still prefer to use rings. I'll still use my rings instead over them any day. But Dave did great on the rigging. There I am.
All done.
Done.
There it is.
You can hear my voice. I'm rushing. I'm going to go get my daughter. Guys, thank you for your time.
Fence
Stay
still
safe.
looks immaculate.